All right, this will be a part 2. I'm not sure why it didn't record any more past this on the previous one, but that's not a big deal. On number 10, we need to solve it, and when you solve it, you can factor and you get 2, -1. Solving and the intercepts are the same thing. So if you see both of those questions, they should be the same answers. The domain is all real numbers. That's never going to change. It says vertex, range, and axis of symmetry. You're actually going to have to start with the axis of symmetry, which is opposite b over 2a, which gives you x equals 1/2. So that tells me my x-coordinate of my vertex, and then you have to plug that in. And when you plug it in, you get -9/4. So for my range, I know I'm going to have a minimum because my a is positive. It's +1, so that means that it's going to be going upward. So if it's upward, I have a minimum, which means it has to be greater than, because everything's happening above there. So y is greater than or equal to -9/4. When I solve this for the inequality, you have to graph it. Y is greater than 2 is a horizontal line. Imagine that that is a horizontal line. And I have shaded above that line. For y is less than or equal to -5, my y-intercept was -5, and you can go down to right 1, or you can go up to left 1. And again, this is not drawn well, I'm sorry. And that's a less than, so you shade below. But all I did was I shaded dark where there was already shading. So this would be my final answer right here. On number 12, I'm going to FOIL that out. The middle terms cancel, and remember I squared is the same thing as -1. So you get 9 plus 4, it's 13. Be careful on number B that you have to distribute your negative sign. And on C, you're multiplying by the conjugate, -1i over -i. You can look at the work there. Again, remember that I squared is the same thing as -1. All right, I hope you enjoyed.